tonight. We got Madchild in the studio. Please make some noise for Madchild in the studio.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Man, you've been doing big things lately, and I'm kind of proud of you. Like, to be honest with you, man.
Thank you very much.
I've, a couple years back, I remember interviewing you before, and I see like more people, more fans, just the fan base growing, and not just in Canada. Like, I see it in the States. I see the tweets, and
right.
I don't know how somebody found out that I'd be interviewing you today, but they sent me a tweet and like, did you get his album? It's the greatest hip hop album of all time.
Wow.
Blah blah blah. So your fans are like real, like
super
they're just
loyal family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call them my family. They're not fans, they're family.
Yeah, definitely. Question for you about like what you've been through. Like, you've been through a lot in your life.
I'm still going through a lot.
Man, like, but you were pretty open about like.
Check the news today.
Yeah, I saw that actually. The issues that you did have like back in the day with the addiction issues that you had. What I want to know is, for anybody out there that has issues or has these things that demons that they can't get rid of, what was something that you went through that helped? Like,
what I did was I gave myself 6 months and 6 weeks, and I said I'm going to quit in 6 weeks. And every day I told myself that I was living in a trap. I was living in a vicious cycle. And you really have to mentally prepare, and you need to have family or close friends and a doctor there to support you. It is the most difficult thing you're probably ever going to do in your life, but it is the most rewarding thing. And I'm such a happy person. I see things completely differently now. Literally every day is a blessing. I don't mean to sound corny, but you have to save your own life. You just have to.
Wow. You know what? That's deep, and I appreciate you being open with us about that. And Megan had a question for you about like who would you want to work with, right?
Yeah, you were just telling us who's all on your latest album. Do you have like a dream collaboration you would love to do one day that you haven't got to do yet?
And I really like that dude. Like, we did like so many collaborations back in the day with Swollen Members. We were like one of the first groups to ever like have albums full of collaborations. So like, I don't think I'm like going against the grain. This is my first record coming out, the next one with a lot of features. I think it'd be dope to work with Earl Sweatshirt.
Nice.
Alchemist is my brother, so I'm sure I'm going to do some songs with him next. But I don't really have like a wish list like that. I'm not really tripping.
All right.
I guess Kendrick Lamar would be tight.
Nice, Kendrick Lamar.
Nice. Yeah, that would be dope. Actually, I was thinking a Madchild record maybe with an Eminem type deal.
Well,
like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? That'd be like,
who wouldn't want to do that one?
Yeah, it'd be like epic.
Okay, I'm in.
Can we make that happen? We can make that happen.
We can make it happen. Right. Actually, you know what?
Make the call. Can I quickly give a shout out to Drake, because he is the greatest artist of our generation right now.
Wow.
Simple as that. Yeah,
that's big,
hip-hop.
man.
Yeah.
All right, shouts out to Madchild. Well, how about we don't...
Which surprises people, because I'm an underground rapper. So they're like, you know, and I do listen to tons of underground hip hop, and I am a beast and a monster, and I listen to MCs like that. But Drake is incredible, and every time I get a chance to say it, I like to say it.
You know what? I do want to ask, since you brought up Drake, how do you feel about ghostwriting in hip hop? Like, do you feel it takes away from hip hop, or do you feel like it's part of it and it's always been part of it?
I was a little disappointed to hear it, but I understand it. It's like Willie Nelson plays some of my favorite songs that he didn't write.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or all kind of other genres of music people do. There's all kind of versions of the same song written by somebody else. So I think we just have to understand that and accept it. And he's proven so much that he can do with his own writing skills. I think it just makes sense. I mean, if he's not at a baseball game, or at a basketball game, he's at a charity event, or he's paying for a whole KOTD event and putting love back into the pure and the pureness of our culture while being an anomaly and being the biggest artist in the world. I think he's just an incredible person, and who's very humble and grounded. So I would imagine, I know every day for me is retardedly, insanely busy, so I can't even imagine how busy that guy is. So I can understand it and it makes sense, and I'm sure he balances it out with writing most of his own stuff.